are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text, written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text, written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text, written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Since I
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text, written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story? I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
FBI, drop the knife!
Воу-воу-воу, раз-два, раз-два, раз-два. Проверка микрофона, то вчера я начал без микро. Всем привет, добрый вечер. Меня зовут Денис, добро пожаловать на мой канал. Сегодня мы проходим Alan Wake 2. Это 5-й стрим. Финал, скорее всего, да. Если так посмотреть, то это реально финальный стрим. Также стрим идет на Твиче, на Трово, ВКонтакте. Все ссылки в описании. Приятного просмотра. Так, у меня сейф. Мы фотографии еще. Надо фотографии положить.
I had the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
Призраки, это презики. Здорово. Они хотят его убить. Раз-два.
I'd been here many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different, like my last chance, if it wasn't already too late.
Видно и слышно. Это самое главное.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
Попасть в комнату писателя. Игра Call of Duty. Она не стоит.
Scratch was in there, writing his horror story. There was still time to stop him. I needed to get inside.
Охуенная запись.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought I could contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't. The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. Like waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. Made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
Покончила с собой.
Alice was dead. Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore. Until she broke. And all that time, she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return. I had seen this before. This was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop. I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice. It was always me. I killed her. ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Конец.
Bring Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
Bitch! He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it, and blast it with all you got. Hit him, Estevez!
He's too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire. We need to get the light on him.
On it!
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power.
The light, Estevez!
Got him. Crap. Shot Anderson towards the light. We lost power. He's free.
Hang in there, Anderson! Make us proud, Saga! You picked a badly on that twin devil! Hit him where it hurts, kiddo! We're ready to roll now.
Now, Estevez! I got him trapped. Go, go, go!
Anderson, I dropped here.
Power is out. He's coming for you.
Look out, Anderson! Our saga will crash here.
Мне надо крутить.
Anderson! You're gonna be sorry, Scratch. You're going down, devil. Back in business. Red one. We're here for you, Saga! You got fighting blood in you, kiddo! Hang him back, Saga!
Got it. Get the light on now. Yes, got the bastard. Lights are out.
I'll fix it. We can hit him again.
That's one. Need to get the other one pointed toward the cell as well.
Need to rotate the light.
Hit him where it hurts. Yeah! They're going down, devil! Okay. We're back. Hang him back, Saga! You got fighting blood in you! Our story is old! Make us proud, Saga!
Ща, погоди. Что такое?
Teach him a lesson! Show him, kiddo! Anderson, that's no talk about ammo. Don't let him fool you!
Too fast for me. Shoot him!
Почему стрелять? Мне...
You're gonna be sorry, Sprout.
Now, Estevez. The light! I got him as line
long as we got power. Got away.
I'll get it running. Just be ready.
Gotta turn the lights. A little help?
Блин, он вообще как-то...
Use the light on him. Got him. Shit, he's free. Lost the lights.
Anderson, he's coming.
This is my story.
Need to point the lights at the cell.
Make us proud, Saga! Teach him a lesson! Hit him where it hurts, okay, we're back.
Now!
Our power is back. We can hit him again.
Now I need to get him in the cell. Scratch will follow him into the cell.
You better run! While you still can, Scratch! You better run! While you still can, Scratch!
Scratch wants the clicker. I can use that.
Estevez, Casey, now!
Sorry.
Wake? Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work? Casey?
Not Casey. Scratch.
No!
Don't let him. No.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Tear Fest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Что происходит? Переключатель.
Tom, we need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely Saga. You take care of things on this side.
Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Поговорите с СТВС. Хорошо.
You need to come to me. Done. Like. Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot. I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Ща, подожди секунду. Это необъяснимо. Вот так, все. Запись поставлю.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into scratch.
Ты правильно написал. Молодец. Выделил самую важную букву. И самое важное слово.
I had to get to Bright Falls. I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead, because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
Нос чешется.
Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified.
Да нос отстал. День оленя.
This is not what I expected.
А можно включить свет? Свет. Я как бы хожу.
Wake deftly tricks the reader into believing the cult of the tree is the story's antagonist.
Я иду, но темно. Шаги есть. Инвентарь есть. А игры нет. Алло.
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
Найти экземпляр возвращения.
Inside Scratch's ending.
Хорошо.
Reverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
Так задумано. Надо идти в темноте.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
Серьезно, надо идти в темноте? А куда идти? Я как бы... Инвентарь у меня есть, предметов нет. Карты нет. Фонарика нет. Можно как-то выйти в меню и заново загрузиться, потому что что это такое?
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape.
Сейчас окажется, что
It cost her everything.
концовка для DLC.
Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I had dived in. A leap of faith for Alice. With no idea.
Так.
This is not what I expected.
Это прикол?
Alan Wake knows his fans and never lets them down.
Исследовать Bright Falls. Вот у меня что-то есть даже F.
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
Я просто не прогружается.
I was inside Scratch's ending. A perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return.
Класс.
As if it had just been published.
Так, окей. Я вообще перезайду. Как это? Как это?
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, if Scratch had brought the dark place here, originates from me. This would take me back. It's my fault.
Воу! Перезашел и на тебе, день оленя.
This is been driving on it forever. Not what I expected.
setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest?
This motherfucker is a
Alan Wake knows his fans and never lets them
I had to get the
down.
last copy of the book.
Return shines a light on its author's brilliantly dark mind.
Hello, I'm Ilma Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake.
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it. I was inside Scratch's ending. A perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a blatant commentary on a woman's struggle.
Setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, Wake's return. A genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
It's a sick, sick story, and I love it. And I
Shit. I could get out through the back. I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading. I had to find another way inside. Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Got the fuck up!
safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got you instructions.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
Да, финал.
Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of...
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
Еще много так секреток не нашел.
I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Вечный день оленя.
Return's ending was an eternal deer fest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Это я.
They're only victims and monsters. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance. Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
Да что ж такое?
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? My work is gone. The dark presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake. I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board? The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Logan, I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster. He needed me.
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I am a terrible mother. I let my daughter die. I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it.
Очередной белый ублюдок.
From me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her. Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake. Something's very fucking wrong here. What?
Юби про Division 2, что там выпустили. Мы рады, что вы рады, что мы знаем про ошибки в игре.
She's not dead.
God damn it.
Она все темнее и темнее.
I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back. Why do you hate me?
Ну и... Типа у меня что-то здесь есть, но ничего нет. А что здесь делать?
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
Понятненько.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. This case, this room, is any of it even real? Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. This isn't... What? Wait, what? What's happening? It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities. What? No.
Дура, 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 дура.
There's no way out.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. I spent too much time away from Logan. I never should have trusted these. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Come on.
That's not...
No.
What the hell? I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under. No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh God. None of this is real. I've lost it.
I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me.
There has to be a way out.
I need a way out.
It's over. There's no point trying.
Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
Oh! The lights.
No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look. My badge. Never should have taken this case. Logan. The horror story used her. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. Scratch was too much for us. I should have made KC stay behind.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
No, I'm not reading anymore. I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
20%. Охуеть.
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best.
Еще не конец.
Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her. Shit!
Ну правильно, да, Дима правильно пишет.
Casey trusts me. I know he does.
I'll just let him down again. No, no, no! God damn it!
I can't let this place make me question myself. It's not too late. I can still save them.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
Shit! Fuck, no!
No. This is all real. I know it is.
The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing. I can't do this!
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't! I just want it to stop!
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me. I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight. The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head-on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
Осталось 3 тайника. Нормально. Да, все верно. Открыть дверь. Как все тут закрутилось. Так, там мы в Нью-Йорке.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
А где титры?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Warland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Door finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Who is this Door person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Door brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Warland Door walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard. This is the first time I've seen a page about Warland Door. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Дверь на стройплощадку. Стройплощадка. Ну, значит, сюда. Метро опять.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
I wish you weren't my mom. I hate you.
Все правильно ты пишешь, все правильно.
Let me drown. You pushed me.
Enough already. There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington? The phone again. Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here? Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
Так вот в чем счастье-то, а? Чтобы очередей на кассах не было, да?
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too. Caldera Plaza is back through the subway. I have to hurry. Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here, this darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside. Is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
Is it over? Anderson?
Ну вот и все. Вот они замутили, конечно. Зато интересно. А что, есть другая концовка?
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you, so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Ellen, I think we're getting close.
Хрен тебе, он проснулся.
It's a spiral.
Третья часть. Опять? Так. А если мы нажмем продолжить? Какой будет сейв? Ну все. Она возвращается, они там базарят. Концовка одна. Третья часть может быть. Это не петля, это спираль. Интересно. Осталось только пофиксить ее FPS, и все нормально. Игра прям топчик. Да, да. Жалко, вот не хватает оптимизации. Так все четко. Прям и секреты, и прокачка, и стрельба, и сюжет. 99 концовок, да, но сейчас я их не буду искать, поэтому подождем на ютубе. Два сюжета, и за девушку, и за парня. За Алана, и за темненькую. Там бегаешь, прям секреты, загадки, кайф тоже. Ждать DLC надо. Да, DLC. И... надо ждать the day before. Кататься на ламбах и стелить коврики. Не забываем. Самое важное будет перед Новым годом. 7 декабря выходит the day before. Надеюсь, что оно выйдет. Это не игра, это оно. Это реально какое-то чудо, если оно реально выйдет 7 декабря. И мы покатаемся на ламбе на 30 FPS. Телемастер. Что такое? На 30 FPS будем на ламбе кататься, стелить коврики в своем загородном доме, входить в баню и качалку. Это шедевр будет. Какой трэш. Это шедевр. The Day Before это будет шедевр. Мы будем убивать людей. Мы будем все делать ради того, чтобы поставить на свой стол охуенную лампу за 2000 кэшелей. Или что там у них за валюта. Коврик и эту раскладушку за полтинник я там себе присмотрел. Все. Больше мне ничего не надо. Постапокалипсис, люди сдохли, ничего нет, ресурсов нет. Но у меня есть загородный домик с ковриком и лампочкой. Все, это самое важное. И ламба. Завтра я выложу этот свой обзор на The Day Before. Это трейлер. Нет, сейчас я выключу стрим. Все проверю. И если мои будут, то мы пойдем в Division. Да, кстати, вот зачем нам убивать людей? Почему мы все в Day Before все разные? То есть, и зачем убивать других? Чтобы отобрать их лут? Ну, там очень неясная ситуация. должна быть какая-то фракция. Несколько фракций. А тут получается одно. Division? Не знаю. Ты хочешь первый? Да, во второй можно побегать. А в The Day Before есть что? Люди и зомби. Все, у тебя есть база и у тебя есть зона, где ты лутаешь. Там же есть зомби. Ну, значит, они хотят сделать типа Таркова. В трейлере, да, в трейлере. Ну, то есть, как, у тебя есть зона, ну, Нью-Йорк, да, допустим. Там зомби. Хорошо, бегают зомби, ну и хер с ними. Это зараженные люди, пандемия, понятное дело, по лору игры. Но ты уходишь туда на вылазку, откуда ты идешь? Как ты заходишь в Нью-Йорк? И как ты выходишь из Нью-Йорка? Этого никто не сказал. Это эвакуация, либо есть дверь, и около двери будут все кошмарить тебя. Эвакуация, скорее всего, или на ламбе надо свалить. Ну, то есть, как мы заходим? А, совсем тяжко в первую. Ну, мы не в ПВП ж, может быть. Да я... Сейчас разберемся, что с Division. То есть The Day Before... Ну вот... Много вопросов. Ответов никаких. Зачем мне идти куда-то? Кого-то убивать? Только чтобы что? Выполнить задание. Там должны быть торговцы. Они должны быть прокачиваться. Все игры так строятся, что ты прокачиваешь торговцев, выполняешь их задания, приносишь лут с территории. Нормально эвакуируешься, приносишь, выполняешь задание, повышаешь фракцию, а фракция тебе дает новое оружие или шмот. Да, ради коврика. Ну, то есть, это должна быть вылазка. Я знаю, я не жду, я просто, ну, рассуждаю логически. Они хотят сделать клон Таркова. Либо Цайкла. Либо это был Division, но Division не такой. От Division здесь только база и темная зона. Ну, то есть город, ну, зомби вместо просто Division с зомбаками. Не может же быть такое, что база будет по центру Нью-Йорка. Ты такой выходишь, и там все люди лутают. Ты выходишь и на КПП падаешь. Ну нет, так не должно быть. Всех должно разбрасывать. Сколько человек на карте, опять же. Будет ли это все лагать? Где ты будешь ламбу хранить? Как ты на ламбе будешь эвакуироваться? Блять, прикинь, 30 человек, 20, да хотя бы 12 человек они сделают. Но этого мало на большой город. Плюс зомбаки. Зомбаки, скорее, они будут охранять какой-то супер-мега-лут. Ну, типа, ПВЕ. Просто мобы. Просто чтобы фармить там опыт или не знаю, либо задание, принеси мне руку, принеси мне голову какого-то скелета, ой, этого зомбака. Вот. Ну, это бред. Ой. Вот Сайкл и Тарков, когда, ну, понятно все было. Когда они делали ролики. А боевик уже у всех есть. То есть, ну, месяц остался, посмотрим. Но это, скорее всего, перенос будет на 24-й. Мне кажется, они в раннем доступе, ну, ничего не выпустят. Ну, прям очень, прям, ну, 90% это, что она не выйдет. Ну да, зачем зомби? Ну, зомби они и так просто как бы наполнить город пустой. Не знаю, зачем они вообще зомби добавили. Значит, будет какой-то босс зомби должен быть, какой-то квест на зомби. Это просто, наверное, будет ПВЕ. Там зачистить подвал и зомби, там дойти какой-то там, спасти кого-то, блядь, и все. Ну, примерно такого плана задание будет у нас. Главное, чтобы коврик с рисунком, диванчик подороже, а то подруги часто входят. А, да. Будут ли там девушки, непонятно. Или ты найдешь себе зомби-девчонку и прикуешь ее наручниками, будешь кормить ее человеченкой своими трупами ПВП. И будешь ее создавать новых людей. Этот же город надо себе, ну, наполнить новыми людьми. Добыть почку зомбака. Ну да, там зубы, всякие клыки, ДНК, как обычно, на экспертизу, на опыты, на анализы, там, на... Да, на все подряд. заманить зомбака. Ну, там какие-то будут приколюхи, скорее всего. На троих, а почему не на четверых тоже? На двоих. Вот как кооператив будет? Ну, вы выходите и чё? Неясно еще. Как выходить, как заходить, как лутать. На базе есть какой-то сейф. Куда-то вечно лут спрятал. Ламборджини, где у тебя в гараже стоит? Они ж показывали не только Нью-Йорк, они показывали еще, помнишь, раньше в трейлерах там типа за город выезжать можно, там так можно месить грязь так красиво, прям по колее, там так вот можно. На ламбе ты поедешь? Нет, там раньше были джипы, а сейчас ламбы какие-то. Блять, потом можно было там какую-то деревушку найти, можно было заправку приехать, починить машину. Все, если это будет, но это, я не знаю зачем. Пир-ту-пир соединение. Откуда у них сервера на 1 миллион игроков? Да какой миллион? Но если они поставят свободный доступ. Забыл. Да, кстати, там были такие большие, там телефоны, я помню, мы лутали в здании большом, высотном, где там находятся все магазины элитные. Ну да, для видоса, для пиара, то есть видос для пиара они могут делать. Они делали это раньше и продолжают это делать. Непонятно для чего. Кто на это купится? Когда ты зайдешь в игру, у тебя будет что? У тебя будет диван, коврик и лампа. Иди убивай, не знаю, вид от сверху будет. 2D. Посмотрим. В общем, Алан Вейка я прошел. 2 часа, в принципе, нормально. Ну и шумел. Борода как работает, смотри. Прикольно. По поводу Division. Надо людей собрать. Alan Wake, если будет DLC, конечно же, пройдем. Там еще есть Робокоп. Есть у нас Days Gone, Horizon, GTA 5. Я хочу пройти GTA 4. Огромная попа. У девчонок там огромная попа. Графон норм, лучше тапкова. Геймплей приближенно к Division. Да, за барахло и шмот тогда потянет. А лучше, чтобы вышло этот Heartland. Вот когда выйдет Heartland от Division, это будет то же самое, но без машин, без ковриков, без бани. Просто будет база, будет высадка и эвакуация. Вот все, что нужно. В принципе, одна темная зона без ПВЕ. Это будет ПВЕ, ПВП. Зона. Ты выполняешь задание. Больше ничего не нужно. В принципе, вообще, вот как и выживание с первой части, добавили элемент развития. Все. Это топ. Я жду Heartland, и, соответственно, Division 3, конечно же. Наверное, когда-нибудь он выйдет. Может быть, а может и нет. Они увидят, что Day Before вышла и загнулась. И скорее Division 3 выпускают. О чем мы еще? Да, в принципе. The Day Before. Аватар. Я хотел вспомнить. Heartland это да, ПВЕ и ПВП сразу. В общем-то, ЗМ. Да, все верно. Не хочу, чтобы разделение было. Ну, то есть, если они когда делали в первой движке DLC выживания, они зря разделили. Выживание, оно должно быть и ПВП, и ПВП, и ПВЕ, и ПВП вместе. Это обязательно должно быть. Это выживание. Для этого и было DLC. Ну, потом, когда наныли, они разделили. Нужно прокачиваться в Heartland. Это хорошо. Это наоборот хорошо. Вон в Cycle я тоже понимаю. Видел Cycle. Я понимаю Тарков. Ну, Тарков я сильно долго не играл. Но читал. Если нужно хорошо, долго прокачиваться, есть хардкор, элементы хардкора, элементы прокачки, элементы ПВП. Все это должно быть очень жестко. То есть Ты не должен выйти и сделать все задания за один день. Нет. В этом и есть фишка таких игр. Ты выходишь, убиваешь, лутаешь, исследуешь зону. Они могут спокойно придумать карту номер 2. И все. Новые локации, новые задания. Вот Cycle, мне нравится. Cycle, он закрылся. The Cycle Frontier. Там была сначала первая карта, по-моему, и вторая сразу была, но я честно не помню. Короче, была первая карта для новичков и вторая для хардкорщиков. Потом добавили третью, но она такая уже. Для крафта это уже они слишком перемудрили, из-за этого, скорее всего, все это и закрылось. Была бы первая карта и вторая. Все, больше ничего не надо. Данжи, это вот если они добавят в Хартленде какие-нибудь задания, то там нужно, как в RYZEN, ты должен сделать какую-то там цепочку квестов, потом тебе дадут ключ, потом ты должен найти, куда тебе нужно спуститься, потом вы в команда идете туда, и вы выполняете еще один квест, который там сильно жесткий квест. Вот это кайф. Это такой уже топ контент получается. Когда ты прокачался, все, у тебя есть доступ к таким вот уровням, ну, закрытым. Да, но опять же, читаки, они везде, всегда они будут, всегда они есть, от них никак не избавишься. И в конце дает брелок. Нет, если ты идешь в данж, то там должен быть лут. Иначе, если люди придут, и там нихуя нет, то туда никто не будет ходить. Опять же, эта проблема была завлекаловым людей по поводу Division 2 PvP. Кто-нибудь хочет PvP в Division 2? Нет, ну сейчас ходят, потому что добавили эти экзот-компоненты. Если бы они сразу добавили, было бы все по-другому. Чтобы только экзотика выпадала в PvP. Или там сеты, которые нужны в PvE, выпадали в PvP. Ну, то есть надо как-то завлекать людей. PvE люди прошли и забыли. Новый контент приехали, не прошли и забыли. А PvP оно вечно живет. Желтые носки и белую кепку. PvP оно, блин, держит игру. Онлайн держит. Люди качают пушки, качают броники, качают аммунирование, чтобы тащить в PvP. А когда ты PvE билд собрал, у тебя мобы сыпятся. Но дальше они сыпятся будет, ну, на секунду быстрее, если ты прокачаешь билд. Все, у тебя есть конечная история. А в PvP ты должен собирать командный билд. Ну, то есть больше вариативности. Вот там мобы, не мобы, там люди. Они быстрее думают, чем мобы. Искусственный интеллект слабее. Вот. В общем, все. Ждем Day Before. Там вот именно в PvP, PvE, норм, швот, прокачки, его сложно выбить, эвакуировать. В общем, как выживание в первой части. Да, вот выживание первой части это просто топ-проект. Вот просто топ. Все уже готово. Добавьте базу. Ну, база, где ты выносишь лут, отдельно Division 1. Ну, возьмите выживание, большую карту, там большая, нереальная карта, там просто пиздец карта. И добавляйте, просто расширяйте ее, удалите все лишнее из игры The Division, оставьте карту, оставьте базу, и вот вам Heartland. Все наработки, все есть. Ничего не надо добавлять, просто сделайте косметику, добавьте в Season Pass. Ты выходишь, лутаешь, убиваешь, эвакуируешься. Можно делать так, чтобы ты с собой брал лут, но ты его и можешь потерять. Ну, то есть, как-то это все забалансить. И все, вот тебе Heartland. Потом они добавят карту там Вашингтона. Есть зима карта, есть Вашингтон лето, потом там осень, весна, хер знает, Антарктида, не знаю, Лондон, Москва, и все, пошла-поехала. Внешка, DLC. Выживание 2.0 для второй части не стали делать, походу, как отдельную игру условно бесплатно. Ну, скорее всего, это и Heartland. Если они доделают так, будет политика как из первой Division, и они перенесут во вторую Division. Бля, ну это круто, конечно. Мы этого все ждем, чтобы ты мог с командой выбиваться, выходить прям на нуле и тащить. Либо можно вообще, чтобы всегда ты выходил с пистолетом, но выполнял задания. Какие-то задания ты должен выполнять. Потому что цель должна быть. У тебя должна быть фракция на базе. Ну, либо какой-то магазинчик, который тебе потом дает что-нибудь, не знаю, придумать. Вот, ты идешь, выполняешь задание, эвакуируешься. Там нужно убить там 10 охотников. Или там 100 охотников убей. Тебе дадим там экзот, какую-нибудь пушку. И все, прикинь, 100 охотников убить. Это ж сколько людей побежит. А 1000 там, ну, поставить цифры. И такие, чтобы за неделю это не сделать, за месяц не сделаешь. Потому что охотников ограничено, тебе нужно больше каток. Все завязано на количестве и на катке. Тебе нужно вывозить. То есть, убиваешь людей, можешь их лутать. Забирать их пушки. Все. Потом можно пушки продавать, там, разбирать, крафтить, чинить. Ой, столько всякой темы уже есть в интернете, ой, в играх. Как-то допилить. А еще аватар. Ну, аватар-то ПВЕ будет. Кооператив не знаю. Но аватар интересно тоже посмотреть. Ну, там репака не будет. У юбиков нет репаков, поэтому... А, хотя подожди. Если это будет... Типа как Far Cry, то да, может быть репак, но они, видишь... Защиту там ставят, поэтому... Может, придется покупать, конечно. Ладно. Попиздели, потрещали. Ждем. Всем спокойной ночи. Если люди будут, я запущу еще стрим, то есть по девишке побегаем. Если нет, то уже завтра всех соберем днем. Все. Счастливо. Пока-пока.
Peggy 18.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual.
A page of text written with a typewriter.
Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us.